Hello students, good morning. I welcome you all to VVR-IAS, the most premier institution of India, providing coaching for civil service examination conducted by UPSC. I am Saroj Samal. I do take classes of sociology and English essay here. But in addition to above two areas, I also take classes of Indian society, that is GS paper 1, and ethics, integrity and aptitude, that is GS paper 4 in other places. But here ethics paper is dealt by Mr. Babu sir. Today's topic that I plan to discuss with you is ethics and morality. Ethics and morality is the topic that I plan to discuss with you today. But here ethics topic is not dealt by me, but as this topic has a connection with sociology. That's the reason I want to give you a clear-cut idea related to ethics and morality. As you know it, GS paper 4, the title of GS paper 4 is Ethics, Integrity and Aptitude. This GS paper 4 in fact is a combination of many subjects or many disciplines. In GS paper 4, the disciplines which are coming are, first is sociology, that is my domain of teaching, sociology. GS paper 4, first is sociology. Second is psychology. Third is philosophy. Fourth is law, and fifth one is public administration. These are the 5 disciplines which are contributing to the subject matter of general study paper 4 of the UPSC civil service examination. And in this context, I would be discussing today with you morality and ethics, which has great connection with sociology. So, I want to tell you one thing very clearly, that if we ask highly educated people of our country regarding what is the difference between ethics and morality, you know what would be their answer? Most of them would answer by putting a question: is there really any difference between ethics and morality? They would say, we think that ethics is same as morality and morality is same as ethics. This would be their answer. That means, in common parlance, in common language, ethics and morality are very interchangeably used. By ethics we mean morality, and by morality also we mean ethics. That is the view of most of the highly educated persons across our country. Then what is the need of asking the difference between ethics and morality? Yes, there is a need to ask you the difference between ethics and morality, because if you see the previous year's questions asked by UPSC in general study paper 4, once UPSC asked a question, that question is how ethics is different from morality. UPSC asked this question, how ethics is different from morality. That's the reason I am writing verses, ethics versus morality. 1 year, UPSC asked a question, how ethics is different from morality. And second part of the question, what are the determinants of ethics? What are the determinants of ethics? I am repeating the question again that has been asked by UPSC in General Study Paper 4. How ethics is different from morality? And second part of the question, what are the determinant of ethics? Keeping in mind the answer that you need to write for this question, today I am starting the discussion with you. So let us start the discussion by citing a lively example. First, I don't want to give you the definition of ethics, the definition of morality. Rather, I like to cite a lively example dealing with ethics and morality. Once you understand ethics and morality from this example, then you would be feeling very comfortable and convenience in the matter of writing the difference between ethics and morality, because I usually used to say my students that whenever you are writing the answer of general study paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and particularly paper 4, the topic that I am teaching today is a part of paper 4, you do two things. First, you cite example, then you also use diagram. If you write the answer by using diagram and by citing lively example, obviously your answer would be very impressive. That's the reason let me start my discussions today by citing an example. Right now I am in Old Rajendra Nagar. Right now I am taking your class in Old Rajendra Nagar. And you know, some days ago, no doubt, a mishap also took place here. So, linking to that, I am citing an example from ethics and morality. You see, there is a poor father having an exceptionally brilliant daughter. His daughter has been passed out BTech degree from IIT. She has also passed out MBA degree after completing BTech from IIM Ahmedabad. But since her days of plus 2, that is 11th and 12th class, she has dreamt of a dream of becoming an IAS officer. So, but her father is extremely poor. So, a poor father came to this Old Rajendra Nagar. This poor father came to Old Rajendra Nagar, keeping in mind to get her daughter enrolled in a coaching center. So, right now, the father reached in two coaching center. One coaching center is A. Coaching center A is one coaching center. Another coaching center is coaching center B. These are the two coaching centers. These two coaching centers are having huge difference in their fees structure. Coaching center A, its course fees is 2,50,000. Coaching center B, its fees is rupees 1 lakh, suppose. So right now, this extremely poor father reached in Old Rajendra Nagar, and through his daughter, he came to know the fact that there are two good coaching centers. One is coaching center A, another is coaching center B. Coaching center A. Coaching center A charges rupees 2,50,000. Coaching center B, its fee structure is 1 lakh. Huge difference in the fee structure. And first the poor father reached in coaching center A. there was a lady who is in charge of admission, lady who is in charge of admission, lady in charge of admission, father of this brilliantly talented daughter met the lady in charge of admission of coaching center A, and narrated everything very clearly, that suppose this father's age is suppose 52 years of age, this lady in charge of admission in coaching center A, her age is suppose 25, just opposite of 52. Right now, what happened? The poverty stricken father of this brilliantly talented daughter met this lady in charge of admission in coaching center A and told that you are just like my daughter by age. आप लगते हैं मेरे बेटी जैसे, आप ऐसे लगते हैं. And I am a very poor man. By selling some portions of my agricultural land and by taking some hand loan from my relatives, I have come to this area. I know that my daughter is very talented. Even without coaching also she can crack IAS exam, because without coaching she cracked also that IIT exam as well as your IIM exam, CAT exam. But thing is that as this is the age of competition, I think that if my daughter is under the guidance of good teachers, obviously her process of preparation would become very smooth and effective, and very easily she can crack it. But I am not a rich person. By arranging money through hand loan and selling some portions of my agricultural land, I have reached here. I have to spend money not only in matter of paying the institutes, I have to arrange also money for my daughter for at least 2 years. So in this way, I think that more than 12-13 lakhs rupees would be spent for her for 2 years, and I am a very poor man. But your course fee is this much, and my daughter was telling this coaching center B is also good, but its course fees is 1 lakh. So please suggest me where I will get my daughter enrolled. Got it? This is the problem, because this father is telling, this old man is telling, this person is telling that you are just like my daughter, please help me sincerely. Right now, this admission in charge, lady admission in charge of coaching center A is in a state of confusion, in a state of dilemma, in a state of indecisiveness what to do. The lady in charge of admission in coaching center A thinks that my institute pays me salary every month. My institute also needs money. If this student is getting enrolled in my institute is earning this much amount of money, that is 2,50,000. If this student is not getting enrolled, obviously my institute is losing 2,50,000. But at the same time, this father, poor father of this student, has told this girl that you are just like my girl. आप जैसे मेरा बेटी लगता है, आप ऐसे लगता है. मेरा पास पैसा नहीं है, मैं तो अरेंज कर 12 लाख अरेंज करेंगे 2 साल में मेरे बेटी का खर्च के लिए, मुझे सच बता दो. Right now, obviously, this lady is in a state of confusion what to do and what not to do. You see, I would discuss after some times. जे एक कंसेप्ट है कंसीन और कंसाइंस विषय, कंसीन और कंसाइंस. This young girl thinks that my conscience or conscience says me to tell her the truth, tell him the truth. लेकिन my duty is to get more and more students enrolled in my coaching center. Getting my point? So, ये बंदा, इसके पास ज़्यादा पैसा नहीं है, वो पॉवर्टी स्ट्राइकन है, उनका स्टूडेंट भी, उनका बेटी भी ब्रिलियंट है, क्या करना पड़ेगा? 2 मिनट सोच कर वो लेडी admission in charge of coaching center A told this person, father of this young girl, that आप तो मुझे बोलते हैं मैं आपका बेटी जैसे ऐसे हूँ, अंकल आके एक काम करो, हमारा इंस्टीट्यूट ज़्यादा रेप्यूटेड है, हमारा इंस्टीट्यूट ज़्यादा पैसा खर्च करते हैं ये जो क्या हाई वोल्टेज एडवर्टाइजमेंट में, इसीलिए हम ज़्यादा चार्ज करते हैं और हमारा पास भी अच्छा फैकल्टी है, इसीलिए हम ज़्यादा चार्ज करते हैं। आपका बेटी मार्केट से जो इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट किया वो भी सच है, कोचिंग सेंटर बी वो भी अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं, लेकिन वो नया इंस्टीट्यूट है और वो ज़्यादा पैसा एडवर्टाइजमेंट में खर्च नहीं करते हैं, इसीलिए उनका इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, फिजिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी अट्रैक्टिव नहीं है, इसीलिए इसी का कोर्स फीस कम है। लेकिन इसका जो कोचिंग सेंटर बी का टीचर्स क्वालिटी ऑफ टीचर्स एंड क्वालिटी ऑफ टीचिंग इज ऑल्सो इक्वली गुड, इट इज एज गुड एज आवर कोचिंग सेंटर। आई एम टेलिंग यू ऑल दीज थिंग्स प्राइवेटली, डोंट रिवील इट टू एनीबody, go and get your daughter enrolled there. Getting my point? So while this admission in charge of coaching center A told this type of things to this father, did she right? Did she do the right thing or wrong thing? देखो इधर क्या है, she is working in an organization, and she is also a person of society. As an employee of an organization, she is expected to protect and promote the interest of the organization. Getting my point? As an employee of organization, that is coaching center A, she is expected to protect, promote and consolidate the interest of organization A, that is coaching center A. But at the same time, she is a member of society. She is member of society. She has been born and brought up in a family. Since childhood, her parents have told her to tell the truth, help the needy people. So she realized the fact that this poor father is really a needy person. He is having a brilliantly talented daughter, and obviously he does not have money. If her daughter is getting enrolled in coaching center B, obviously the hardship of the father would be reduced. ऐसे सोच कर वो बता दिया, अंकल आप कोचिंग सेंटर बी को चल जाओ, वहाँ आपका बेटी का एनरोलमेंट कर दो, टीचिंग क्वालिटी दोनों इंस्टीट्यूट में सेम है लेकिन फीस में डिफरेंस है। You see what she did wrong from the point of view of her organization, that is coaching center A. But what she did do is right from the point of view of a person, because as a person she is expected to help the needy people. She is expected to help the poverty-stricken people, the poor people. So as a person, what did she do? That is right. But as an employee of an organization, what did she do? That is absolutely wrong. So while we take into account the point of view of an organization, the responsibility that an employee is having towards his or her organization, that is called ethics. I am repeating it again. While we consider from the point of view of an organization what responsibility an employee is having towards his or her organization, that is called ethics. But whenever we think about the point of view of an individual, she is also an individual, a member of society. So, as an individual, she is expected, her conscience or her conscience means विवेक, जो हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं विवेक, हर conscience विवेक बोलते हैं उनको सच कहने के लिए, उनका विवेक बोलते हैं उनको क्या needy people को help करने के लिए. So what did she do? That is right, morally right, but ethically wrong. So in this way, the example I cited here, I wanted to tell you the fact that ethics is associated with collective expectation, ethics is associated with collectivity, and morality is associated with individual. All of you are clear? All of you are clear? Yes or no? Take another example. Take another example. Just 1 minute. Is he leaving? Okay, okay. Done. So take another example. Okay, okay, okay. That's it. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, so all of you are clear. I wanted to tell you the fact. Ethics is associated with the responsibility of a person from the point of view of an organization. On the other hand, morality is associated with the responsibility of a person from his personal point of view. All of you are clear. Take another example. There is a terrorist, there is a rapist, there is a terrorist. Suppose terrorist who has been critically injured, in a police encounter, Right now, this terrorist came to a hospital for treatment. Somebody brought him to hospital. Right now, the terrorist is admitted in the hospital, treated by a doctor. So while doctor is treating, treated by a doctor. So while doctor is treating this terrorist, so what happened in the meantime, some police officer also reached in the hospital and reached near the doctor. Right now, what happened? This terrorist was interrogated in presence of the doctor. This terrorist is interrogated while he is treated by the doctor. In presence of the doctor, he is interrogated. Large number of questions are asked. Who were with you? What was your plan? Lots of questions. You know the way police interrogates. So you see, right now, doctor knows the fact that the terrorist is critically injured, and it is the responsibility of a doctor. It is the responsibility of a doctor to treat every patient, may be a terrorist, may be a rapist, that doesn't matter. Because professional ethics of a doctor says that treat all your patients equally, don't make any discrimination, don't show extra concern for innocent people and don't show any concern for terrorist or rapist, not like that. So I am telling you, the medical ethics of the doctor says that treat your patient properly. You know, while a terrorist is critically injured, if lots of questions during the time of treatment is asked, obviously he would felt, also he would experience pain, and obviously it would affect his psychology, and recovery process would be delayed. So what is happening? That right now the doctor says the policeman, no, you cannot ask this type of question to my patient unless and until he is cured. unless and until he is cured. What he is doing right. He is doing right ethically. Why? Because this is not only the responsibility of this doctor, this is the responsibility of all doctors in India. All doctors in India, that is, medical association has formulated certain rules and regulations related to what would be the responsibility of doctors for the patient. Obviously, it is collectivity. Okay, but you know, this terrorist has already planted a bomb, and he has also planted some other bombs in other locations of the city. If police is asking this just to collect information, and if the doctor is allowing the policeman to ask this question to the terrorist, doctor is also not doing anything wrong. Doctor is also doing equally right, because his sense of morality is associated with individual. Sense of morality says him that no other innocent person would be harmed. Suppose this terrorist has planted bomb in other locations of the city. In the meantime, if those bombs starts exploding, what would happen? So many innocent people would be killed. So his sense of morality says, no, allow the policeman to ask him question. Clear? So in this way, I told you, ethics is associated with a collective expectation, collective behavior. Morality is associated with individual expectation and individual behavior. With this much discussion, right now I want to give you an informal definition of ethics and morality. Informal definition. What is that? Both ethics and morality are associated with the should be and should not be aspect of behavior or action of human being. Write it down. Ethics and morality are associated with the should be and should not be. Should not be aspect. Should be and should not be aspect. Should not be aspect of human beings behavior. Behavior or action. Human beings behavior or action. Write small. Okay. Action. All of you are clear? That means ethics and morality, they tell us what we are expected to do, what we are expected not to do. They tell us what is right for us, what is wrong for us. This is all about ethics and morality. I am citing, because this is the basic concept related to ethics, I am citing two more examples just to develop inside you a crystal clear idea related to ethics and morality, because all these two examples that I cited, they are very lively example. Other two examples I am citing, already society has faced problem related to those two examples that I will be citing right now. You see, one dilemma is Murphy's dilemma. I would be telling you Murphy. What is that Murphy dilemma? Murphy dilemma deals with, Murphy dilemma puts a question like, should innocent civilians be killed? This is Murphy's dilemma. This is a very interesting story associated with this Murphy's dilemma. Should innocent civilians be killed? Murphy's dilemma deals with this. Actually, you know, once upon a time the United States of America had deployed its army there in Afghanistan. The year is 2005. The year is 2005. What happened? The USA Army came to know the fact that a very close associate of Osama bin Laden was, Osama bin Laden, Al-Qaeda leader he was. So Osama bin Laden's close associate was hiding himself in a mountainous area. So in a mountainous area in Afghanistan, a close associate of Osama bin Laden was hiding himself. As soon as this information came to US Army, right now the US Army sent four Navy SEALs. The US Army sent 4 Navy SEALs. What is Navy SEALs? Actually, Navy SEALs is a mixture or combination of all the 3 forces, that is armed force, that is Army, Navy and Air Force. That is called Army SEAL. So 4 soldiers, 4 officers came. They were from different forces, that is American Army, American Navy and American Air Force. So obviously 4 personnel came from Navy SEALs of America. They started searching for the hideout of Osama bin Laden. While they were searching the hideout of Osama bin Laden, what happened? Obviously they noticed that three Shepherd boys. आपको पता है शेफर्ड बॉयज क्या है? As people, those who rear cattle, those who rear buffaloes, cows and sheep, they are called shepherd boys. Means आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं मेष पालक, गो पालक, भैंस पालक, ऐसे बोल सकते हैं. अच्छा, 3 shepherd boys, they were moving. As soon as the 4 Navy SEALs noticed the fact that 3 shepherd boys moving in that locality, and these 3 shepherd boys also came to know the fact that these 4 persons are from America, right now they started thinking what to do. Will they kill these 3 innocent shepherd boys? Because if the shepherd boys are not killed, then they would go to Al-Qaeda, they would go to the Al-Qaeda or even to the Taliban, because America was engaged against Taliban and initially against Osama bin Laden, that is Al-Qaeda, and subsequently also against Taliban. So right now, actually I'm telling you, Murphy was the head. Murphy was the head of these 4 Navy SEALs. He was the head. Obviously, these 4 personnel from Navy SEALs of America came to know the fact that these 3 innocent civilian shepherd boys had known the fact that they are from America and they are searching for somebody in Afghanistan. And right now, they were in dilemma whether to kill these 3 innocent shepherd boys or not. Their sense of morality says, I have already discussed, morality deals with individual and ethics deals with collectivity, group, society, organization, office, because all are collective bodies. So their sense of morality says, innocent shepherd boys must not be killed. But their sense of ethics says, ethics is associated with collectivity, with their organization, defense force, armed force, whatever you say. That says, these three innocent shepherd boys have already known about their presence. If they are not killed, they are going safe, returning safely. They would reach near Al-Qaeda, they would reach near Taliban, they would intimate their presence to Taliban, and Al-Qaeda, and obviously these 4 soldiers should be in grave danger. What to do? This is an ethical dilemma. What do you think? Should they be killed? Should not they be killed? I would discuss. Just wait for some time. Then take another example. Because today is the first class, I am just trying to bring utmost clarity in your mind to make a distinction between ethics and morality, so that the paper would become very, very interesting for you to learn. If practical examples are cited, lively examples are cited, proper diagram are drawn, obviously that would attract the attention of the evaluator, examiner, and you would be fetching good marks. These 4 things, 3 stories I have already told you. 4th one I would be telling you. All these 4 would be useful for writing the answers of ethics paper. Come to the 4th dilemma. Fourth dilemma is the dilemma that Winston Churchill, the Prime Minister of Britain, faced. That is called Churchill's dilemma. Churchill's dilemma. Churchill's dilemma deals with this question: where should the bomb fall? The bomb where should the bomb fall? You know, Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of Britain during the Second World War. And obviously, Germany at that point of time was ruled by Hitler. Hitler wanted to destroy Britain like anything. Right now what happened? Suppose I am very poor at map. Suppose this is London. This is northern London, north part of London. This is central London. This is southern or south London. London is divided into 3 parts. In the central regions of London, all the government offices, government establishments are located in the central part of the London. All the government establishments are located there. Okay, and what happened? Germany wanted to bring destruction to London. Germany targeted to throw the bomb on central London, so that heavy loss would be incurred to Britain. Heavy loss would be made by Britain, keeping how to bring maximum destruction, devastation and damage to London, particularly central London. Right now, Hitler took the decision of bombarding on central London. And what was happening? Obviously, during the time of war, the warring countries, they deploy their spies in other countries. So London, obviously, some of the spies of Germany were located there in London or England. Okay, and also at the same time, London has its own spy agency, that is MI5. MI5, it is the spy agency of London. Spy agency of London was there in London itself. Spy agency of Germany was also there working in London. They were collecting information about London also. So right now, while Germany bombarded rockets, bombs there in London, most of them could not reach at the target because Germany was targeting this central London, but most of the rockets and bombs, they fell down on southern London. But Winston Churchill felt very much worried, because southern London, north of it is central London, north of it is the North London. So what happened? Right now, Winston Churchill started thinking that if this bombardment comes closer to southern London, it will also affect central London. That's the reason. What did Winston Churchill do? Winston Churchill set his agent, that is MI5, told them that you give a wrong information to the spy agent, suspected spy, because nobody is clear who is the spy of Germany working here in London, because they are the people of Britain. People of Britain, they are working for Germany. So obviously they are suspected. So Winston Churchill took the decision to intimate the MI5, and through MI5 a message would be given to the suspected spy agencies of Germany that the bombs are falling in North London. So what happened? Obviously right now a wrong information was given to the suspected spy agents of Germany that really the bombs are falling on North London. Once this type of wrong information is given to the spies, obviously through the spies it would reach also with German authority Hitler, so that what would happen? They would move towards southward, means south of southwards, because really it was falling on South London. But Winston Churchill gave a wrong information through the spy agency of England, that is MI5, that really the bombs are falling on the North London. So that what would happen? Obviously the German the authority would take the decision to move downward. Move downward means south of south. South of south is generally the villages. South of south is generally the villages. So that casualty would be less, damage would be less, and in villages also government establishments are not located. But one thing is clear, in villages also innocent people are living. So how much it is justified to kill the innocent people of villages, the south of South London? So killing innocent people through bombardment by giving wrong information to German army, is it justified or not? Are you getting my point? So sense of morality says, your sense of morality says, don't kill innocent people. But Winston Churchill was Prime Minister of Britain. As the Prime Minister of Britain, his country expected him to protect the government establishment, to protect maximum life. For the sake of protecting maximum life, sacrifice of few innocent villagers is also justified. All of you are clear? Okay? So third example, that answer I could not give you, I would give you after some time. So all these four examples that I put before you, from these four examples it is very much evident right now that there is a huge difference between ethics and morality, though these two concepts are used interchangeably. Really, substantially, there is a huge difference between ethics and morality. What is the difference between ethics and morality? In a point-wise manner I am telling you, because you have to write the answer the way UPSC has asked, in a point-wise manner in general study paper, and while you are answering, you have to present graphically, diagrammatically, you have to cite also lively example. So what is the difference between ethics and morality, just make a table, write here, make a table, write here morality, on the other side you write ethics. As I told you earlier, ethics and morality are primarily concerned with the rightfulness and wrongfulness of action or behavior. So, ethics and morality are primarily concerned with the rightfulness and wrongfulness of behavior. But ethics, but morality is concerned with rightfulness or wrongfulness of behavior from an individual's point of view. From an individual's point of view. Okay, so I am elaborating. Morality is concerned with the rightfulness or wrongfulness of action or behavior from an individual or from a person's point of view. On the other hand, ethics is concerned with the rightfulness and wrongfulness of an action or wrongfulness of an action from the point of view of group, society, group or society or organization. All of you are clear? Means, just the example that I told, the lady admission in charge of coaching center A, you just come back to that example. She started thinking that as an individual, I need to help this poor father having a brilliant daughter, so I would guide him that how by spending less amount of money his daughter can be enrolled in a coaching center and her possibility of becoming successful in IAS examination would be higher. That is her morality. So what did she do? She did right morally, but at the same time, while she was sticking to morality, she violated the ethics of the organization, because organization is paying her every month. Organization needs money. So for the purpose of protecting her morality, she sacrificed the ethics of the organization. All of you are clear? So in this way I am telling you, morality deals with the rightfulness or wrongfulness of action or behavior of an individual from his or her own point of view. On the other hand, ethics deals with the rightfulness or wrongfulness of an action or behavior of an individual from the point of view of the group, society or organization. Then come to point number 2. This is point 1. Point number 2. Point number 2, what is that? Morality is highly subjective. Morality is highly subjective, but ethics is comparatively objective. Comparatively objective. Okay? What is subjective? What is objective? Subjective means which varies from person to person. Subjective means which varies from person. What is objective? Which is constant, which does not vary from person to person. For example, whoever is working in coaching center A, he or she is expected to protect the interest of the coaching center. This is objective. XYZ who is working, he is expected, she is expected to do it. But morality is subjective. Subjective means it varies from person to person. All person would not think in the same way. Third point of difference between morality and ethics is The source of morality is individual. The source of morality, source means origin. On the other hand, the source of ethics is collectivity or group. Collectivity or group. What is that? As I told you, individual thinks in their specific way. You think that I would not tell a lie, but is there any guarantee that other people would think also same way that I would not tell a lie? So source or origin of ethics, source or origin of morality is individual, but source or origin of ethics is associated with a group or organization or society. So the source of ethics is collectivity. Clear? Then fourth point, when morality is violated, means moral principle is not adhered to, is not obeyed, we develop a feeling of guilt. Guilt feeling comes to us. If a morality is violated, a guilt feeling comes to us. But while ethics is violated, this is point number 3, while ethics is violated, we experience social ostracization. Social ostracization. Social ostracization. What is social ostracization? हिंदी में इसी को बोलते हैं हुक्का पानी बंद. हुक्का पानी बंद means entire society or entire group in which you are living, that group will not non-cooperate with you. That group would criticize you. हुक्का पानी बंद का मतलब ये होता है. So when I'm citing an example. You see, in traditional India, intercaste marriage was not allowed, means a girl of high caste cannot marry a boy of low caste. Suppose एक लड़की, हाई कास्ट का एक लड़की लो कास्ट का एक लड़का को शादी कर लिया, क्या होगा? उनका फादर और मदर को, फैमिली को क्या करेंगे? हुक्का पानी बंद हो जाएगा. मीन्स एंटायर सोसाइटी विल क्रिटिसाइज देम, एंटायर विलेज वुड क्रिटिसाइज देम, एंटायर लोकालिटी वुड क्रिटिसाइज देम. हिंदी में उनको बोलते हैं हुक्का पानी बंद. व्हेनेवर ethical principles are violated, I told you ethical principles are associated with group or collective life. Whenever ethical principles are violated, obviously what happened? A person or the violator or the family whose members are violating it, they experience social ostracization, that is हुक्का पानी बंद. ओके, लेकिन जब मोरल प्रिंसिपल वायोलेट होता है, ये टाइप का ऑस्ट्रासाइजेशन कोई फेस नहीं करते हैं, लेकिन मन में एक गिल्ट आते हैं. कैसे? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, somebody told 3-4 lies consistently. Whenever he comes to home, he would think, no, I am telling so much lies, it is not right to tell, it is not expected to tell so many lies. ये जो फीलिंग आते हैं आपका मन में, इसको बोलते हैं गिल्ट फीलिंग. ऑस्ट्रासाइजेशन और गिल्ट फीलिंग आप डिफरेंस समझ सकते? ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द डिस्टिंक्शन बिटवीन एथिक्स एंड मोरालिटी. ओके, just I will be taking another 10 minutes because I will be continuing the class till 12 o'clock. After that, Venkana sir would come and take the classes for mathematics students. Okay, so just all these things that I discussed related to ethics and morality, just I am explaining you in terms of formal write-off. Okay, 1 minute, just give me slide. दिखाना होगा. नहीं, स्लाइड जो है पीडीएफ दिखा दो पीडीएफ। क्या करना? Okay. You see, obviously I have written all these things. These two concepts are used interchangeably. All the examples that I cited, that has been mentioned here related to the difference between ethics and morality. You see, second ARC, Administrative Reform Commission, it submitted its report in 2005. The second Administrative Reform Commission ARC 2005 reports on ethics in governance defines ethics as a set of standards, just read from this, set of standards that society establishes to guide behavior, choices and action. The report emphasizes that ethics are grounded in responsibility. I told you, responsibility. You see, ethics are grounded in responsibility and accountability. मैं तो आपको बता दिया इंडिविजुअल का क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है इंडिविजुअल का पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, दैट इज मोरालिटी। इंडिविजुअल का क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, सोसाइटी के लिए, ग्रुप के लिए, उनको तो बोलते हैं एथिक्स। ओके, देखो एथिक्स और मोरालिटी में क्या कनेक्शन है, क्या कनेक्शन है और क्या डिफरेंस है, दोनों में बता दिया। दोनों में बता दिया। देखो, फर्स्ट यू जस्ट थिंक, मेक टू सर्कल्स फर्स्ट, दिस इज एथिक्स, this is morality. I would be explaining you how, because first I told you ethics and morality, they deal with the rightfulness or wrongfulness of an action or behavior of an individual. But ethics means rightfulness or wrongfulness of action or behavior from individual's point of view. Morality means rightfulness or wrongfulness of action from collective point of view, organization's point of view, society's point of view, group's point of view. So इसीलिए मैं डिफरेंशिएशन दोनों का बीच में कर रहा हूं ऐसे। फर्स्ट यू राइट, ethics has two meaning. Ethics has two meaning. Morality has one meaning. कैसे? दो मीनिंग, एथिक्स का दो मीनिंग है, मोरालिटी का एक मीनिंग है। क्या कि दोनों का तो मीनिंग है राइटफुलनेस एंड रॉन्गफुलनेस ऑफ एन एक्शन, दैट इज द मीनिंग। बट second meaning of ethics is that ethics is a discipline or ethics is a subject and morality is its content. Ethics एक discipline है, so the science of morality or the discipline of morality is called ethics. The discipline of morality is called ethics. So in this way, ethics is the subject, morality is the content. ओके लेकिन एथिक्स और मोरालिटी दोनों डील करते हैं राइटफुलनेस और रॉन्गफुलनेस ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ ह्यूमन बींग्स इन सोसाइटी। ओके, सो देखो कुछ बिहेवियर, एथिक्स और मोरालिटी का बीच में ये रिलेशनशिप है। कुछ एक्शन एथिकल हो सकते हैं, कुछ एक्शन मोरल हो सकते हैं और कुछ एक्शन दोनों हो सकते हैं, मोरल और एथिकल दोनों भी हो सकते हैं। So while I am dealing with morality, I am telling you morality has three components. First is moral, second is immoral, third is amoral. Morality I told you ethics is the discipline and morality is the content. Both of them deals with the rightfulness and wrongfulness of an action. Morality has three components. First is moral, second is morality deals with three types of action, that is moral action, immoral action, immoral action. What is moral action? Take for example, somebody is needy, you helped him, your action is moral. So helping a needy is an example of moral action. What is immoral? Opposite of moral. Opposite of moral is immoral action. What is that? Somebody is trouble. Somebody is in trouble. Somebody is in problem. Somebody is experiencing pain, feeling pain. If you enjoy it, if you try to capitalize out of it, ऐसे सोच कर क्या कि उनका कैलामिटी मेरा अपॉर्चुनिटी है. कुछ कुछ लोग ऐसे करते हैं क्या कि आपको पता है बिजनेस में होर्डिंग होते हैं. होर्डिंग आपको पता है बिजनेस में, you know, when potato is harvested, onion is harvested in agricultural fields of our country, at that point of time what happened, our farmers sell potato or tomato or even onion at the rate of 2 rupees per kg. After 3 months, after 4 months, what happened? Unscrupulous, unconscientious, immoral traders, they hoard the potato, they hoard the tomato, they hoard the onion. Because of shortage of it, its price increases. At that point of time, your media people reports skyrocketing of the price of onion. Skyrocketing of the price of onion means price of onion is increasing just like a rocket is moving towards the sky, rising high. Okay, क्या होते हैं जब हार्वेस्टिंग होते हैं पोटैटो का प्राइस एग्रीकल्चरल फील्ड में 2 रुपया में बेच जाता है. 3-4 महीने के बाद पोटैटो का प्राइस हो जाते हैं 50 रुपीज़ 60 रुपीज़ पर केजी. एक क्यों किसी लिए ये होते हैं क्या कि जो कुछ अनएथिकल ट्रेडर है वो होर्डिंग करते हैं, आर्टिफिशियल क्राइसिस होते हैं, इसीलिए प्राइस बढ़ जाते हैं. इसी को बोलते हैं इमोरल एक्टिविटी. दैट्स द रीजन आई टोल्ड यू योर कैलामिटी इज माई अपॉर्चुनिटी. इफ ए पर्सन इज थिंकिंग इन दिस वे and doing certain action, that action itself is called immoral action. Clear? Then third type of action or behavior is immoral behavior. Immoral means standing away from morality, away from morality, away from morality. That means it is neither moral nor immoral. Neither moral nor immoral means इसी का morality के साथ कुछ connection नहीं है. For example, you students are watching my class in YouTube live right now. Neither it is concerned with morality nor concerned with immorality. That is immoral. Okay, you are inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. This is neither moral nor immoral. You are drinking water. You are walking on the surface of the earth. Lots of example you can cite. All of you are clear? ऐसे morality और ethics में difference ये है. इसी के बाद अभी मैं कुछ example देंगे जो UPSC में बार बार पढ़ते हैं, वो example में देंगे. Some actions which are mention some action, mention some behavior which is moral but not ethical. Mention some behavior which is ethical but not moral. Mention some behavior which are both ethical and moral. Mention some behavior which are neither ethical nor moral. Just I will be taking 2 minutes more to wind up the class. Yeah. देखो ये जो एथिक्स और मोरालिटी का बीच में जो डिफरेंस है मैं लिख दिया. कलेक्टिव, दिस इज मोरल. एथिक्स हैज 2 मीनिंग, मोरालिटी हैज 1 मीनिंग. एथिक्स इज कलेक्टेड, इज कंसर्न्ड विथ कलेक्टिविटी, मोरालिटी इज कंसर्न्ड विथ इंडिविजुअल. ओके, एथिक्स इज ऑब्जेक्टिव, मोरालिटी इज सब्जेक्टिव. सोर्स ऑफ मोरालिटी इज इंडिविजुअल, because individual thinks, but source of collectivity, source of ethics is collectivity, group or organization. Then this is also another difference that right now time does not permit me to discuss this. Just I am citing some example related to different types of behavior. With that I would wind up my class for today. Type of behavior which is moral but not ethical. Moral और ethical तो आपको मैं explain कर दिया. Which cite some example which are moral but not ethical. I have already cited the example. Just think about the admission in charge or receptionist of the coaching center A who helped the needy father of a brilliant student. What did she do that is morally right but ethically wrong? Already explained. Okay, this example, second example, today time would not permit me to explain. Come to second, cite some example which is ethical but not moral. Ethical but not moral. I have already explained one thing to you. A doctor treating a rapist or terrorist, because the code of conduct of medical science says treat any injured patient, whether he is innocent or criminal, that doesn't matter. So whenever a doctor is treating a rapist or terrorist, he is doing something which is ethically correct, but he is doing something which is morally incorrect. Cite some example of action which is both moral and ethical. Moral and ethical. Suppose you are a civil servant. Somebody came to give you bribe. You did not accept it. You did not receive it. This is from your individual point of view, that is right. From society's point of view, that is also moral ethics. That ethically also you are right. Cite some example of action which is neither ethical nor moral. Cite some example of action which is neither ethical nor moral. Cite some example of action which is neither ethical nor moral. Stealing is neither ethical nor moral. Getting my point? Yes or no? Sati system in present India. You know what is Sati system? After the death of the husband, the wife was jumping into the funeral pyres of the dead husband. In today's context, I am telling you, at present, society does not expect it. So from society's point of view, it is wrong. That is ethically wrong. From your point of view, you also don't expect it. From your point of view, it is wrong. So Sati system in present India is ethically incorrect, morally also incorrect. So in this way, in today's class, I just taught you what is ethics, what is morality, what is the connection between the two. In addition to that, I also made a clear-cut difference between ethics and morality, and also I cited some example of actions which are ethically correct, morally incorrect. Ethically incorrect, morally correct. Both ethically and morally correct action, and some actions which are neither ethically nor morally correct action. Okay. So in the next class, I would make a detailed discussion related to the rest of the things. With this much discussion, let me wind up my class for today. And I extend my thankfulness to you all for watching this class. Thank you a lot.